Today we are playing Slay the Princess yet again. It's been a hot minute because I've been playing a lot more lately. And I've been streaming a lot more than usual, but I've been having fun, and that's all that matters. I stopped after I got an ending, but there's a continue button. So I don't know if I actually got an ending or if there's more chapters. So I may have dropped the ball on that a little, so we're just gonna continue from there and see what happens, because I have no freaking idea how this game works. I forgot that my camera is in the wrong place for this video game. We're gonna do down here today, and we'll just decide if I messed everything up later, because that's my motto. Okay, so you're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. I want to hear the response to this one.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I don't know. I will say the psychology of that's kind of interesting, and I think I probably went down this route in the first video, where like, is it that way? Because if I was locked up, I might become more violent over time, especially in a cabin.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
A pragmatic lens.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I do kind of... The whole thought process of what if I want the world to end is kind of interesting given the state of the world, but I also don't. I think that there's hope in everything, so I don't think our character here, which is ourselves, would feel that way. Holy mother of floof, did I just floof my hair? It's fine.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I'm not really a violent person. What happens if I just leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
That's none of my business. Lie, yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. Huh. What if we just continue quietly?
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Interesting.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
The narrator?
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Darn it!
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies.
It's none of my business.
Dies. Forever.
You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail.
Oh.
They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Okay, fine.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, no, you convinced me.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I'll start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay
But
them.
okay, I will say voice of the hero. My rebuttal to that is does that apply to all princesses? Like, how do we know the circumstances, you know?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely
this
bare.
room gives me the
The air
heebie-jeebies.
is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
This is just like my house in Vintage Story. All I have is a table.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm gonna take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, now my pointer has a blade. Slice of life details. We're going in the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Ew.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Or we could.
Her
release
voice
her.
carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Because she is.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think
Who
they'd
is
forgotten
they?
about me.
Who is they in this situation?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I like her dress a lot.
Focus on the task at hand.
I'm locked in.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I don't think so. But I could if I need to, ma'am. What? No, wait. Why would you even think that? Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. Haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. We're just gonna lock in.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
We're gonna lock in.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can
She
show
knows.
me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close
Fearless.
enough to use it.
We have to lock in.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's
No
unarmed.
second guessing myself.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward
Oh,
without
she
a
looks
moment's
scared.
hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Did I do it?
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
Wonder what?
do you actually believe
No,
this was
God,
enough to
she's
kill
gonna be
me?
mad.
It's like
she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I don't think so. That was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Why could we not check the pulse if she's dead, narrator?
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that. You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive?
I don't know.
You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here.
Oh.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Oh, this is so
An eye
creepy.
for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that
I thought
cabin
my little cat was trying
is
to
a
get in my lap.
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as
You
skilled
lie,
and
narrator.
courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
I haven't heard this voice before.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Your
that's
Honor.
exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons.
You lied!
So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Nuh-uh, Your Honor.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
You better, mister.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Right.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Oh.
We mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
I did. Kind of.
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh, yay, consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started.
Nope.
That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
That's not how this works.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know, but there's a new voice in my
Had
head.
you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
I thought you just said I didn't.
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
We tried that. It didn't work, buddy.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
Cinema roll is falling. Ooh. There's little buddy.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Let's talk about
Just
this
be
princess.
quick about it.
How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
How can
She
someone like
just
that in
can.
the world?
But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
Okay.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
You didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Locked her in the basement. Okay. It's path in the woods. Why didn't the people slay her?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because
Oh,
you're
God.
special. You're the only person
You're
capable of doing
special.
this. Call
It's
it a
only
prophecy,
you.
if that helps. But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special.
The hero
Why
falls
else
for
would you be
everything.
here?
If anyone's special here, it's her. Last I checked, we can't get up from a knife in the chest.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the
Fine. We'll give it a go.
warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
I did last
Don't
time.
believe a word she says.
It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
The voices in my head are loud. I miss Voice of the Anxious.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh,
a jagged
Lord.
mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Pointed table?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
There's a lot to unpack here. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table.
Not
a
this
blade
again!
sitting
We're
on
not
the table,
going
and
to
the door
the
to
mirror!
basement.
Going
There's
to the
nothing
mirror
else
is
in there.
bad!
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
I care about whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
No, but it's so tempting. It's so tempting to look in the mirror. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save
Ooh,
the
this
world without a weapon.
music is musicking.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous
The
you
beard
look
is
right
beard.
now. But it was there a second ago.
Oh, now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here.
You
I
lie
hope this
yet
means you'll
again.
finally
I
drop that
have been
ridiculous
here.
past life nonsense. You haven't
I have
died, and you
completely
certainly
been
haven't
here.
been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
I think the reason I miss anxiety is because anxiety is me.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Oh!
revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
I think I got the violent playthrough.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
I'm scared.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into
I don't
view,
think she's
her sharp eyes
chained
following
anymore.
you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
But she looks so pretty this time.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
No, ma'am, I am not. I'm not here to rescue you. You're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you get out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know you're mad at me. Bygones be bygones. But after you died, I was sitting here to stop, and you killed me last time. Nobody has to die. What are you going to do if I let you out? There's so many prompts. I want to do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
She remembers.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
She's on to us.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience
But
that
I didn't
clearly
say that,
didn't
Mr.
happen.
Narrator.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension
not
hopping
true.
or time travel or whatever
There's
it is you
something
think
going
you're
on
doing.
here that's bigger than the small experience of the game. That's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again? I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Mmm.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please
The
stop
narrator
dawdling. This is only going to end with violence.
is
Postponing the
bad.
inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
Mm.
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Agreed.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop
She's
second-guessing
also
yourself
armed.
and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
I'm here for no reason. I'm a wonderful little princess. Okay.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to not stabbing distance to help me.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
She wants me to get close to her, narrator.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yeah.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, then we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Hell yeah. I know you have a knife. You're being so suspicious. I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we just need... What if we're both honest with each other? We has to die. What are you gonna do? Okay, fine. Being honest.
That doesn't sound like me.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions...
Slay the princess!
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first, then yours.
Hehe.
Not the he.
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled
That's
you
from
with.
behind, no? Visually, this is from behind.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm so confused right now.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck it. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over
did that
again,
even
we're not
work?
starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Oh, damn. We're changing the story.
Your what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Huh? I sneezed.
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't
Uh-oh.
I? Isn't that
Cheated has
interesting?
taken over
Who
as the
holds the
narrator.
cards now?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore.
Oh, voice
We
of the
have to fight.
hunted.
Good. It's better
And
that
voice
way.
of the stubborn?
Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can
Damn,
win,
I got
then
4
nothing has
voices in my
any
head right
meaning.
now. That's, wait. No. I have 5 voices in my head. That's freaking crazy.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third?
This is our 3rd time.
No
today.
wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Well, I'm just optimistic.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
I've tried to slay her. Like, this has been my commitment to slaying her. And we're seeing what's happening.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay,
I'm
sure,
not even
you
in
take the blade
control.
before letting me finish telling you it's there. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses
They're just running the
sharp.
show right now.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get
There's so
down
many
there?
voices.
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right.
Huh.
Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Stubborn is like a goblin. I only
Make
have
your
one
way
option.
to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist.
Huh?
Just reach forward and
It's
open
been there the whole time, though.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Okay.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Guess it's
Oh.
time for us to see her again.
There's so much, like, internal
Just stay
turmoil
focused and
happening.
you'll be fine. You step forward,
Ah!
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
That made me jump.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find
Nothing
a way
bad.
to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
So narrator admits that we have done this once before. And that we did leave a world to ruin. So this must be some kind of interdimensional situation.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Okay.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
Ew!
From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Oh, this is so visually disturbing.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
We're going to fight her again, and we're going to have to stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms. We don't, and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. We're gonna go stubborn.
Yes, this is the best idea anyone has ever had.
Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things. Pain is good. It's how we stay alive. Nah, I'm sick of pain. Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Sure thing. I love a challenge.
Oh, this is gonna
I bet
get
I can
so
hurt you
bad
so much.
so quick. Why am I challenging her?
The princess closes the distance and we
So
dodge.
gross.
And you dodge. And we fight back.
And you fight back.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
You and the princess enter a quick and vicious exchange, each of you wounding the other, but neither landing a fatal blow.
Oh boy.
Yes, this is exactly it.
But the dance couldn't last forever. All it takes is a single clumsy moment.
No, we've been
She skewers
skewered.
you.
Gotcha.
And? Does it hurt? No.
Oh,
Oh, a new one of us.
another one.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on it. No, you're in it. Where the hell are you?
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred.
Jesus Christ.
Are we still dead? Are we
Dead.
alive
Are we
again?
alive? What is
How
going
are we
on?
even supposed to know the difference?
If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress.
This is so
Good
different than
job.
my first playthrough.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
She's so scary.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just...
Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving, why not? It's not like dying again and
Oh,
again
this
is
is like
doing us
anxiety,
any
but with
harm.
different voices.
Let's see how far this little mind hole goes, shall we?
Come on, show me something new.
Appeal to her authority. Oh. Oh, it doesn't work and she kills you again. And again. And again. And again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding any snippets of the conflict that transpired.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
The opportunist?
She skewers you.
The narrator?
Well, there's more of us.
The
Let's see if
cheated?
that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
The narrator?
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of
The
anything.
contrarian?
We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point?
The
It's all the
broken?
same.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
I'm collecting voices like Pokemon cards.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Compliment her on those gleaming
smitten?
blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee. She
Paranoid.
skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
How does it work then, lady?
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need. None of this is working.
The skeptic?
Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, it goes past that?
You're on a... Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it.
Are all of these voices still gonna be in my head?
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Ho-ho! What if... Throw it out the window. Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
There's so many.
I can't say I'm
I can't keep up.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
This is insane.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Oh.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
YouTube chat. YouTube comments. Anybody out there watching at home, am I cooked?
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything?
I don't know anymore,
Feels like I'm hardly
narrator.
a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
And she knows everything about us.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Oh! That's comforting.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No. I don't want to see it. It's gonna be gory, and I don't like gore.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to
No,
show you.
no, no.
It's worth it though. Just you wait, and not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Please no. Stop. I don't want it.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really?
The anticipation!
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears.
Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
How did I get here?
All right,
Just see my
Just
mind.
happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
It's just me and her right now. No voices. You do not act. And yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
This music is beautiful.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
So, if my memory serves, prior it was the hands, but now there is the blades as well from this one. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? Oh, there's so many. You know this, that you know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if An invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Why? Same thing, but thank you, or why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. Attack the entity, destroy your body. I'm gonna ask about how much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say.
I didn't mean it in a bad way.
If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
That's like really profound. As
I
a
cannot
statement.
tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
I think a lot of people struggle with this internally. Like, I mean, especially when we're kids, right? We have to decide what we want to be, like, even when we grow up. But, like, I'm a very different person than I was when I was a kid. Like,
But in
things
this
change.
moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
That's really all that matters. It's as if I'm gonna do the invisible wall one.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now,
Oh.
inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So we don't actually go down the same path. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
What's interesting is like this whole like metaphor is just like what it's like to be a human.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Why have you been kind to me?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
That's a good point. Yeah, these hands are very interesting, the way that they're like holding the blades as well. And like the bladed ribs. Structurally, this is incredibly intriguing, and it's not making me freak out from the gore perspective. What do you want me to bring you next
Gifts
time?
aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That's a good point. I don't have control
Do
anyways.
not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
That's a very sweet way to think about it. So you don't have any preferences?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I wish people thought this way when they're like raising kids. Like they had this in their head about what that experience is like. What do you feel about me?
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not
That's a
me.
cool.
The wounds they've
Cool.
suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation.
I wonder if I
I
could
could
raise
not
up
feel
the
the joy
princess.
of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
That's really sweet. Do you, how many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay. So more content. I'm just kidding.
The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
So that's my why. That I forgot between these two, which actually kind of made it more interesting that I forgot about this whole thing. I don't know if I'm gonna kill them.
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
Interesting.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
So the princess kind of becomes... Do I want to say this? No. Ready to go back?
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
Oh.